Hey everybody, just got something else from Bestop. This is soft doors for my CJ7. Comes in got some doorknobs here with the locks. These are your bottom sections, underneath are your top sections. I'm going to take it out, put it on the Jeep, see how it is. Alright, we'll start with the passenger side. There's the bottom section. Slide it all in. Got my mirror in the way a little bit. There we go. The bottom section. And let me dig out the top section. There goes your top section. Got your little rods here, which got these little caps to protect it. Pop those off. And it slides on in. It in a little bit. Wiggle. This section needs to be on the outside. Got a little Velcro right here, seal it up better. Go. Some soft top doors. Take the seal. I like it. Add on these mirrors on the side, right here, instead of cutting off the hinge here, because I didn't want to drill and tap. These are the original hinges for the limited edition. They don't come with side mirrors. Your mirrors are actually on the hard doors. I like the soft top look, and I like this look for mirrors, so I didn't want to get the mirrors on the soft top doors. So I bought these mirrors that you mount on the side right here. It does rub a little bit when the door's fully closed. When it's open, it's fine. So I can live with that. Now on to mounting your lock mechanism and all that good stuff. Alright, I got my soft doors on, and there's a little bit of adjustment you can do. You get it to seal up nice when you shut it. You take these collars, loosen them up. You can drive this end down, or you can drive this end down, or you can do vice versa, or you can basically just work until you got a nice, I'm looking at this seam right here. Get a nice seam there, because I figure any water is going to be coming. It's going to be coming in through this on the side. So you adjust the collar, loosen them up, drive that pin down, drive it up, get to where you like it, tighten that collar down. They say bottom out on here, and you bottom out on here, and you tighten it up. So I just adjusted mine, and I was aiming for a nice seal on that right there on that rim, right in the front. So then you got this extra trim here. I assume that's what they mean. So I'm going to cut that off, because you got like 6 inches right here. It needs cut off. Same over here. So I guess once you get these all lined up properly, another thing you got to make sure is that your hinge is basically bottom out. You don't want to line this up, cut it, and realize you're up a 1/4 inch here. So make sure everything's bottom out where you want it. You can loosen this, move this back and forth, tighten it up. Once you're all done that, you can cut this flush. Cut that flush with this bottom piece. And I'm going to start installing this handle. I just got mocked up right now. Seen the best way to do it. But let me get something to cut this insulation off. And I got to cut this excess off too, so get myself a knife, something. Alright, let's install the doorknob. You get two of these, they're basically universal. So, we're going to install this, you slide in, and then you got to pull the lever all the way back so you can slide that part in. Now, you have slided holes here, so you can move side to side. So, they want you to cut a hole, and they come with 1024s with aircraft nuts. So I'm just going to mount it up. Alright, you get like a little hole punch. I'm going to try to sort of center it up. There you go. I'm going to start one first. Get in the hole. Try to screw it in, maybe. There you go. These aircraft nuts are actually, you get a 3/8 socket. You get Phillip heads on the outside, pan head bolts. There you go, started. The bottom one. Hard to get through. A little bigger hole punch here. Okay, let's see if I can thread this one in. There you go. So you won't put too big of a hole in it. To tear, start a tear. The top ones almost look they were pre-slotted. That was actually like a little slot. I'll go in the other door, I'll check on that. Let's try the bottom one. Yeah, it looks like they have little slots in there, so maybe they are directions say you got to put a hole in it, so it looks like they've already kind of pre-did that. go. So right now I'm just starting it. I want to see how it lines up with my striker. Now, like I said, I have a hard top door striker on there. They say you got to remove it. I want to see how much I got to remove of it. That's a temporary put on. I just cut off a little excess here. I don't care about, as long as it's out of the way when you're opening and closing it. That's all I care about. All right, on to the striker. All right, this is what I'm coming up with. This is my for my hardtop doors, my latch for my hardtop doors. This is soft top doors, and these are directional. You got a L-shaped bracket here. That's flat. You put it this way. This thing, you put it like this with the L shape on top. That's perpendicular. That's how it goes. Now they want me to remove this in order to put this in, and then you're going to through bolt it. Now I found out I kind of mocked it up. I actually have to pack this out. So they give you some very shallow 1024 bolts. So, and I got to pack it out a little bit, at least 3/16 of an inch to give me some more clearance. But what I'm thinking about doing, I'm going to think about just leaving this on. I'm going to drill and tap this. Got some stainless steel 1024s. I got a lock on the top. I'm going to pack it out with 3 washers underneath. And I'll just drive this all the way in. So either take this off. I'm going to have to use longer bolts anyway. I might as well just drill and tap. And then I won't have to take this off, so whenever I put my hardtop doors, all I got to do is pop this off. That's already mounted. Good to go. So that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to drill and tap. I got one piece of steel, then I have to go through a second piece of steel. It may not work, but we'll see what happens. Alright, wish me luck. Alright, wish me luck. There might be some cussing going on. For 1024, use a 532 drill bit. That's one piece of metal. Two pieces of metal. I got 1024 tap. When you're tapping, make sure you use plenty of good tapping oil in general. I'm using this all Rapid Tap. If you don't, you'll break some taps off, and you can still break them off. There you go. In and out. Clean your tap off. Wipe any excess oil off, any metal out. There you go, drill and tap through both metals. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to mount this. Even though I didn't mark it, I want to mount it because I want to make sure I drill and my hole's not off. So I'm going to mount it real quick, and I'll come back and drill the bottom hole. Got this mounted up. Time to drill the bottom hole out. Yep. Get my tap out. So it's a 532 bit. Now this thing's actually bottomed out here, so I'm going to drill my hole this farther side over the slit. take this off. I don't need this in there. So you put a little wrap tap or any type of oil on there. Let's put something. Go. There you go. Put the tap off. So I'm going to pack it out with 3 washers. It's going to give me another 3/16 of clearance. And I'm hoping that these things go all the way in. If they don't, I'm going to have to cut the bolts. It ain't that big of a deal. It's just one more thing you got to do. Should put a screw tip in my drill, eh? Go. Now let's take a look, see how the door shuts. Alright, let's see how they latch. I like it. See, when I first had it, before I mounted it out, packed it out, it was barely catching on the lip. Now you got a good, about a 1/4 inch catching that lip. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Got the seam looking good right here. There's a little one right here in this corner is not catched up. It's not quite touching, but it's good to go for a soft top door. My old Jeep back in the early 90s had an 81 CJ7. I just had the generic top. This is actually a best top, super top. And I kind of like it. So I just had the hard top doors. Now I got the soft top doors. Mirror back where it's supposed to be. I like that look instead. I don't like the. I'm okay, but I prefer this look, soft top, and the hard doors. Well, that's my Bestop soft top doors installed on my CJ7 limited edition. Thanks for watching.